Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today I have my July Sip Spy because we caught up in May and June, so let's get in here and see what I've got. If you keep up with my Sip Spy videos, you know that I had fallen behind, so May and June were combined in one video and now we are all caught up. So here we are in July, making a July video, and I'm pretty proud about that. So in case you are new to Sip Spy, it is a tea subscription box, and each month for $15 you get this box, and inside, when we open it up, and I've just taken the tape off, this is what the inside looks like, and it says July Teas, and on the back it says made for Kathryn, and there will be 4 different kinds of teas in here, and 4 servings, they say 4 servings of each tea. Now I usually get 8 servings of each tea because I can use a tea bag twice. The second one might be a little less strong, but it's still delicious. So let's get in here and see what flavors I got this month. When you go in and sign up for the subscription, they have you fill out this really thorough survey. And so when you get your boxes, you can tell them if you like no caffeine, high caffeine, somewhere in the middle, whether you like black teas or green teas, what flavors you like fruits, and they just ask so many questions that you get a box that has been tailored to you. And it's called Sip Spy because it sips by and then the tea companies. And they work with so many tea companies. And I have definitely developed some of my favorites. Actually, I came to the party with a few favorites because I love tea. But I do love the opportunity to try new tea companies. So something else that we get each month before we get into the paperwork, I will show you. We get a little muslin bag. And this itself is reusable. You can put tea in here, steep in it, give it a good rinse, and use it again and again. But and much more easy, they also fill that with little tea bags. So if you get loose teas in your boxes, you don't have to have a diffuser or infuser on your own. You can just put whatever it calls for in here, steep it, and chuck it, and then there's nothing to clean. And I love that. So just like I always do with my tea boxes, I've brought up hot water. I did like I did last month though. I brought this up so that we can steep in this, and then I brought up a glass of ice that we can pour it into so I can make iced tea, because I am here to tell you, it is hot in my taping room. I tape upstairs, and in the summer on really hot days, which we have been having a run of, we just can't keep this room cool. So I am making iced tea. So let's dig in here and see what flavors I've got and get one steeping. All right, glasses time. So what we have is this made for Kathryn, and it says, "Hi Kathryn, we hope these summer sips bring you extra comfort and calm right now. While we may not be taking all of the social adventures we had once planned, we can still connect with each other through our shared love of tea." Indeed. And then that will show us all of the teas that are in the box and tell us a little bit about them. This is a box that is sent to me free for review, so just so you guys know, and I will put my link below along with my code KathrinFree, and if you use that, you will get $5 off your first subscription. I'm not an affiliate with them. I don't get anything from them. They just send me the box, just so you know everything. Okay, let's dig right in and start with this one because I like the way that it looks. It's called Sunny Sangria. That sounds good, right? Fava Tea Company. That is what that looks like. And then in the back, you can see the tea. I think that is so pretty. Let's see what the paperwork says. We might get this one steeping right away. Sunny Sangria Black Tea by Fava Tea. 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces of water, 208 degrees Fahrenheit, steep 3 minutes. And it says you can re-steep it up to 2 times. See, that's what I'm saying. So they say they give you 4 servings, but if you do all of the re-steeping that they say you can do, you end up with a lot more. It is black tea, blackberries, pineapple cubes, mango cubes, pineapple and mango flakes, orange slices, freeze-dried tangerine orange pieces, safflower, marigold blossoms, freeze-dried strawberry slices, blackberry leaves, and natural flavoring. From my perspective, that sounds fantastic. It is considered high caffeine. That's okay. We're early in the day. We're going to risk it. Featuring blackberries, black tea, and exotic fruits, this tea is blended to perfection with delightful notes of citrus and fresh, sweet, flavorful combinations. It makes a great iced tea. Excellent! All right, so let's open this up and we'll get some steeping. Now I'm going to use a little bit more than it calls for because it said 8 ounces of water, and I am doing this, which I think holds, I actually think it only holds like 16 ounces. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. And see how pretty it is and how big those pieces are? So I have a spoon here. Okay, I've taken it and put a couple spoonfuls into my pot. So we'll let that steep. This says it only has to steep for 3 minutes. We'll probably give it a little bit longer than that. But then we'll put it into that ice and we'll see how it tastes iced. And that is what I like about this, because that sounds fantastic. And if I love it, I might want to buy it. I have actually gone on and purchased several of the teas that they've offered because they've introduced me to them and I've loved them. And you also get codes when you get this. Like if I wanted to go out and purchase this now, I could get 15% off with the code SIPSBY at Fava Tea. Technically, I think you probably could too. So SIPSBY at Fava Tea will get you 15% off. Reaching in next, we have tea bags, 100% pure non-GMO My Red Tea Organic Rooibos Tea. I love rooibos because it's caffeine free. And they call it tea, but I don't think it's technically tea leaves. I think it's something else. I wish I knew more about it to tell you guys that. If I can find that out, I'll put it right here if it's an easy explanation. This is organic single origin rooibos from South Africa. It is caffeine-free, antioxidant-rich rooibos, and it's been used by South Africans for generations. Drink hot or cold, alone, or with honey, lemon, and milk. Or add to a bath to soothe your skin. That is interesting. And this, you get 20% off with Sips by 20. Just saying. Let's open one up and see what it smells like. I really like rooibos tea. I got mostly introduced to them through the Republic of Tea. I think they do some great rooibos and they do it in flavors. But let's try this one. This is just, right, so see, this is just a tea bag and it smells like rooibos. It smells so good. I love tea. And because it's a tea bag and 4 servings of each, we have 4 tea bags. Reaching in next, I have the Rosehip, Hibiscus, and Cherry. That sounds incredible. It's from Ahmad Tea, London, and they call it a fruit and herb. That sounds fantastic. Let's see what the paperwork says about it. It says you put 1 bag in 8 ounces of water at 212 degrees Fahrenheit and steep it for 5 minutes. And I've told you guys in the past, I don't temp my water. If it's like a 212, which is a pretty hot one, I pretty much do it straight off of boiling. If it's one, I don't really have any real low ones in here, but some are like 170 or 180. I leave that sit for a few minutes before I start steeping, but I don't temp my water and it always seems to turn out fine. This is caffeine free. Yay. Ahmad Tea is a British family business with a long tradition. They supply tea for the royal collection, including Buckingham Palace. That is incredible. Let's open one up and see what it smells like. When we take it out, it is indeed just a tea bag. Oh, it smells good. I'll smell the rose. It smells a little floral, like maybe the hibiscus, but it does not have a rose scent to it. A little bit of cherry. Oh, that's going to be so good. I just know it is. Yum. The back of the package says, savor the bold and deep flavors of our rosehip and hibiscus blend, enriched with a splash of cherry, full of character and naturally caffeine-free. Reaching in for our last tea, we have the Churchill's Fine Teas Raspberry Oolong Tea. I guess because it's summer, they're giving us a lot of fruit teas, but that is fine with me. I have told them on my profile, I love fruit teas. Let's see what the paperwork says. Raspberry Oolong by Churchill's Fine Teas, 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces of water, 195 degrees, steep 3 to 5 minutes. It is Chinese oolong, raspberry pieces, and leaves, and is medium caffeine. A delicious, juicy blend of Tai Kuan Yin oolong from the Fujian province, China, blended with raspberry pieces and leaves. Let's open it up and see how it smells. Oh, it smells so raspberry. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. I don't know if I can get it where you guys can see it. Okay, I've cut the top of this off, trying to get it so that I hope you guys can see it. I've quit pouring it in my hands because, you know, with touching the boxes and stuff, I'm trying to be more aware, but can you see how pretty and nice that is? Oh, and it is a nice, subtle raspberry scent. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try that one. This also, I bet, would have been incredible iced. Okay, those are my 4 teas for the month, so let's pour some of this out and see how it does with the ice. It looks like a nice light tea. This is what it looks like. Kind of like apple juice. Oh, I can smell the citrus of it. It is so mild, but I can absolutely taste the citrus and the fruity notes in it. It is so good. Oh my goodness. This is a fantastic iced tea. Oh my goodness, let me show you that again in case anybody has any interest in just that. It is the Fava Tea Company's Sunny Sangria. Yep, Sunny Sangria. That is delicious. I love that. So in my Sips by this month, I got the Sunny Sangria, the Raspberry Oolong, the Rosehip Hibiscus Cherry, and the Organic Rooibos. They nailed it again. Those are absolutely teas that I would have picked out, and that iced tea is delicious. If you have any questions about this, just let me know below. Like I said, I will put my link and my code KATHRIN5. It will get you $5 off your first box. And thank you so much for coming by, guys. I hope to see you again really soon. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and take care out there, guys.